Are you thinking about what's on the line down the road when you're playing that round?
No. I mean, that's the one thing that golf kind of trains you for, one hole at a time, one shot at a time, not getting ahead of yourself. That's golf right there.
When do you think you figured that out?
I mean, I don't think it was necessarily, I don't think there was a aha moment. It's just been a accumulation of, 10 years of playing the game. You learn things.
Have you actually only been playing for 10 years?
10 years, yeah. I started sophomore year of high school.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's when I really started to feel bad, because I have pictures of me, with plastic clubs when I was like 2-3 years old, and I'm still like thrilled if I shoot an 85. So, dang, sophomore in high school, and you're at Clovis High then, right?
Yeah, Clovis High. Yeah, I played baseball pretty much my whole life. Baseball, football, basketball, wrestling. I did it all.
How'd you get started with golf?
We were actually on vacation. Sit. We were on vacation with my aunt in Virginia.
Uh-huh.
And she didn't have anything for me to do. My mom was doing something, and she's like, "Well, why don't we go to the driving range?" I was like, "Oh, that sounds pretty good. Let's try it out." And we went, and it was like it was crazy. I mean, I still remember the day of like hitting drivers and I just sending these things. Like I felt like
the first day.
Yeah, first time I was on the range, like it was like hitting a home run. Every time I hit a driver, I was like, wow, I love this. I fell in love immediately. It was awesome. And then we went and played 9 holes, and I made a par, and that was crazy. I was like, wow, okay, I'm kind of getting the hang of this.
That does not sound like a normal welcome to golf story.
Yeah, I know, right? So that happens, and the next day I'm like obsessed with golf, right? So I'm like, all right, let's go back to the range. So we go back to the range the next day. Still love it. I mean, like I read Golf Digest on the plane back. Like I'm like in love, right? So then we come back and school starts. We have fall ball, baseball.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to fall ball, and then when I'd come home from fall ball, I got wiffle balls from Big 5, and I would chip them in our front yard.
I mean, what attracted you in that way that you just kind of went all in immediately?
Yeah, golf was so different. I love playing games. I love doing all that. I love competing. But as soon as I played golf, it was, whoa, what is this? All the responsibility was on me. Like I could go 4 for 4 in a game and we could lose.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, like some of that part of baseball just I didn't love, but golf, man, it's all the glory is on me and all the disaster, whatever, it's all me.
Gotta go, ball. Oh, it's over. It's a wrap.
Oh, I love that.
Do you like playing holes, or do you like being out on the putting green and chipping around?
Love playing. I mean, I changed a lot of my practice habits recently.
Okay.
I mean, since college. So it's been 2 years now. But since turning pro, I've changed a lot of my practice habits. I used to get lessons from Mike Shy, actually, out in that tent.
Uh-huh.
I would just hit a lot of golf balls. That was kind of like how I kind of learned how to play. It's just, one of our mottos was 1,000 balls a day. Like Ben Hogan used to say that he hit 1,000 balls before breakfast. So that's basically what we tried to do.
Give me an idea of, because I've never hit 1,000 golf balls.
Yeah.
How long does it take to hit 1,000 golf balls?
Just about all day. I mean, it's a long time. But I mean, if you count chips and pitches and stuff, I mean, it adds up pretty quick. But I mean, just full swing, drilling, I mean, that's a full 8-hour day.
So you transitioned away from that?
to focusing my game more on short game and putting and playing more. So now I'll do 2-3 hours of just putting and chipping, and then I'll basically just warm up and go play. So I mean, that'll be basically a practice day, or some days I'll just do putting and chipping and then go throw the Frisbee around, or I'll go shoot hoops or do something different, and or go work out, or I like just swinging the club. Like I'll do just without hitting any golf balls. just swinging and just kind of doing rehearsals and stuff that I want to feel in the golf swing.
So less time actually on the range with a driver in hand, with a 7-iron in hand?
Yeah, less time of just beating balls and just hitting one after the other, more of like visualizing stuff and feeling things that I want to, work into my golf swing. Then my golf game kind of became, okay, now I just need to get around the green. It's so much less pressure on like my ball striking, because it used to be, I used to have rounds where, like, I would hit it really good, but then there would be other rounds where I didn't hit it very good, and then I'd shoot a high score. Where now it's like, if I don't hit it my best, I can still chip and putt and like keep myself in the tournament and put up a decent score to keep myself there. And then if I hit it good, then watch out. Like I'm gonna put up a low score. I mean, so it's really changed how I approach the game.
But you're obviously playing well. You shoot the 65 to make it to this sectional round. What's kind of your mindset, or how much do you think about what your goals are at this point, or what the next year or a couple of years holds for you, what you want to accomplish?
Well, I want to get on tour. That's what I want to do. I want to play against the best. I want to see how my game stacks up against the best. So pretty much everything I'm doing is to get on tour. Hello. Nice. Look at that. 6 inches and it makes it. Okay.
I mean, how far do you think you are from that?
Well, dude, like the thing about golf is, like, it just takes, 1 week. I go qualify for the Open, I have a good week at the Open, and boom, like there I am. Like it just happens so quickly.
Your most memorable round of golf you've ever played?
Most memorable? Man, I got a couple. But
okay, give them to me.
Okay, first one, I shot 60 at Belmont. That was cool. Second one, shooting 69 at conference to win Mountain West. That was awesome, because it was windy and I was nervous, and for me to deliver, that was cool. That was fun. That was fun.
Most beautiful course you've ever played?
Man, I got a couple. Probably Cypress Point, Monterey Peninsula, Seattle Golf Club.
Okay.
That place was pure. It was just so pure.
What's the best golf movie of all time?
Best golf movie? Ooh.
Yeah.
I love Happy Gilmore. I just watched it the other day. But
I think that's the only answer.
But I know, right?